Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
More. Throw it! Throw it!
Now the first carry for King Henry. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Alpha, throw it! Throw it! 180! It's hot! No.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he will go all the way. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Ravens. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. Oh, good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here we go. 118.
They'll go play action with Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man and completes a Pearsall. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down.
And the 49er first down.
They'll run here with the rookie. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
San Francisco.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route deck, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that?
And he'll take it on in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return is Dante Fortin. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He finds the seam, a good run. Up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And he's got it, first down. A pickup of 4.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
47-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Forward, ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 9. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
A
yards.
pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Nick Martin, he's there to bring him down.
Now second and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Hey, Alpha, sit on!
From the gun, Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. That is hot. And he is out of bounds, but the fake worked, picking up the 1st down. They pick up 27 and convert on 4th down. So this defense fooled by the fake, and now they're going to have to defend 1st and goal. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Here we go. Oh, Tony.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Quick slant. This is caught by Pearsall. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
He's out of bounds at his own 8-yard line.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gains.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
All right.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Here's Stroud. A toss, left side, caught by his running back, and he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. All even on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down. Now a give on the ground, and wow, tough to bring down that time. Searching forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On second down, Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense. But the window closed up so quickly, they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Now, Stroud. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Niners will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
He'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Jackson now. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On 1st down, it's Stroud. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
He's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You've got to capitalize and make those plays.
2nd and 10. Another run. It's a counter. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
South.
Throwing is Stroud. That is brought in at the 10. And it'll easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Ricky Pearsall Touchdown, 49ers. That his second touchdown tonight. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this game.
Is good. Makes the score Niners 17, Ravens 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He's got his tight end likely downfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 5. On play action, Stroud. That's the versatile Jordan James. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
A gain of 21 yards. And the 49ers first down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And it's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half.
It's now second and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Here's second and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll take this down inside 35. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, 49.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Write down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll stay on the ground. And And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. He just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A 3rd down. We'll try to get it on the ground.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
18.
They'll try to run, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Now a shot here, deep middle. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
I think they tricked him that time, Mike. I mean, they originally showed zone, so he thinks the defender's going to pass him off into an open area, but then they match it underneath with a man concept, and he doesn't see the defender until the ball leaves his hand. Big-time play by the defense, and puts their offense
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
Once you get down into this part of the field, most teams call it the red area, you have to finish by capitalizing with 6 points. Anything less than that feels like a little bit of a letdown, and after that sack, their chances of coming away with 6 get a lot more difficult.
And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they get the timeout. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This from 40 yards out. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter.
When the offense broke the huddle in a lot, like I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Stroud going to set up the throw. He'll find his tight end. It's Kobe Parkinson. Down the sideline. And he will score. Kobe Parkinson. Touchdown, San Francisco. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. A gain there of 27 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your passing plays, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Niners are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
On the quick, right?
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here we go.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down. They'll stick with him again. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
From 29. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Oh.
They'll shotgun run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. A run on first and goal. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is his third and goal coming up.
And now with that stop on second and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. Third and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up fourth down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. It's exactly what their head coach does here, and certainly pays off.
14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Nice job on the return. He's gotten close to the 35-yard line.
And they're on the 34-yard line.
I've been gone for a little too long. I've been waiting on a drummer to kick off a comeback song.
It's not.
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. Yeah, Derrick Henry. Still going. And he will go all the way. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Travel start on the ground. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 40.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 18.
Now Stroud. He'll swing this out to James. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. Looking for Campbell. He's got it. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Niners first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens 24-yard.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 7.
All right.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
7 yards to go.
All right.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Thornton. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Alrighty.
To throw is Jackson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Oh, Lee McNeil. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. He's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 88 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
That's right. 118. That's right.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. The 49ers out for the punt. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Whoa! But this turns out to be a solid return. They finally get him to the ground. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
It's not.
Jackson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw, Jackson. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
180. 180.
3rd and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
180.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down. Now a give up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead. but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance. You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the 49ers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Thornton. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen.